Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and man, was this past weekend a warm one. If you're like me, you're still in short sleeves just because of how warm it was. Anyway, you're not here for the weather, you're here for the pitch correct audio for The Masked Singer. We're gonna go through all the audio and explain to you how we get to this point and how we figure out who is under the mask. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So if you're new to the channel, hi, how are you? My name is Joey Contino. I'm an executive audio producer in New York City, where it's my job to go ahead and provide audio to my clients. And when that audio sounds bad, it's my job to make it sound good. And that's sometimes taking out a high frequency, maybe a low frequency, and in the case of The Masked Singer, it's slowing down and pitch correcting. That way we can hear the real celebrity voice. Now, the way that it works with The Masked Singer and Fox is that every single week we get these brand new clue packages, and in these clue packages are the celebrities talking. But Fox is smart. They're like, hey, we can't let them use their real voices because if we do, people are going to recognize them, and then there's no fun in the show. So they take that audio, they take it, they process it, which then makes them kind of like speed it up, they pitch it up, and that way it doesn't sound like a real voice. Now, doing what I do, I figured we could slow it down. We could pitch correct it, and then that way we can hear the real celebrity voice. Now, we did change the way we do it. We now pitch correct when they're talking to the judges just because that audio isn't processed as much, so you can go ahead and really be able to pull it out in a second. With this process, we've gotten every single person right with the exception of one, which is Dr. Drew, who I've messaged so many times to get him on here. I mean, shoot him a message on Twitter and be like, yo, get on Joey's YouTube page, because I'm like, I still can't believe I didn't get him. I know. Anyway, once we get that audio, we then go ahead and go through the clues that we have. Just like every single week, we type them up on our computer and we kind of figure out, we come up with like a top 5 list. Then we go ahead and take the audio and compare that audio to the people on that list. And then boom, guess what? We now go ahead and hear who it matches up to, and we know who it is. Now, just to kind of give you an example on how it works, let's go through the squiggly monster right over here, which wound up being Bob Saget. Now, here's the audio that they gave us.
Well, it's just awesome. I mean, I just want to make people happy.
We slowed it down, we pitch corrected it, and this is the audio we now have.
Well, it's just awesome. I mean, I just want to make people happy and spread peace and love. And another thing is, this is actually the size of my real head.
Whoa. Okay, so we have that audio. We went through our guesses, one of which was Bob Saget. We play a clip of them both together and see if they match up. Take a look.
Well, it's just awesome. I mean, I just want to make people happy and...
I wore a hat the whole time? It had a hat?
So now that audio matches up, we then go through the clues and we figure out, yes, this person does match up to be Bob Saget. A lot of America's Funny Home Videos kind of aligned right there. And there we go. I mean, that's how we figured out who is under the mask of those characters. And so for the season, we've got everyone right. And we've gone ahead and revealed people in a couple separate videos where we kind of go clue by clue and tell you how we know it's that person. And so far, we've done the sun, the popcorn, the snow owls. We've done the crocodile. We've done the seahorse. We've done, I believe we just knocked out the broccoli this past week. Anyway, so let me go ahead and play the audio we have. First, I'll play the audio that they gave us, and then I'll play our audio. Here you go.
The second rock from the sun may be far away.
The second rock from the sun may be far away.
Venus.
But it should bring you closer to me.
I can tell you this. I'm definitely not Bjork.
Bjork?
And I'm not Honey Boo Boo.
Not Honey Boo Boo.
I'm not Fabio. I'm not Jack.
I can tell you this. I'm definitely not Bjork.
Bjork.
And I'm not Honey Boo Boo.
Not Honey Boo Boo.
I'm not Fabio. I'm not Jag. I've never been on Jag. I mean, Jag?
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity? Outlook not so hot.
Will this magic 8-ball help you conjure up my identity? Outlook not so hot.
I just cracked the case wide open because this clue has an important porpoise to it.
I just cracked the case wide open because this clue has an important porpoise to it.
Light as a feather, heavy on clues. This should help you not confuse.
Light as a feather, heavy on clues. This should help you not confuse.
I appreciate it, Nick. I love a bedtime story, and I'm an open book. So, Ken, you should know exactly who I am.
I appreciate it, Nick. I love a bedtime story, and I'm an open book. So, Ken, you should know exactly who I am.
Got clues. This baby bottle should get your wheels turning.
Got clues. This baby bottle should get your wheels turning.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but it makes for a pretty sweet clue.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but it makes for a pretty sweet clue.
If you can earn your stripes and pounce on this clue,
If you can earn your stripes and pounce on this clue,
Take this clue for a spin, and you may land on my identity if you're lucky.
Take this clue for a spin, and you may land on my identity if you're lucky.
So there you guys go. Now take a listen to that audio, compare that audio to your best guesses, and then you'll figure out who is under the mask. So now you know my tips and tricks. Don't tell anyone. No, I'm joking. Share this video with your friends and family. I don't mind. But thank you so much for joining me. In the comment section, do like who you think each person is. Broccoli dash blank, and it's not me. Popcorn dash blank, and it's not me. No, I'm joking. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me if you haven't done so yet. Make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. This week is Group A Finals. I'll have a video up tomorrow going through what we know about each character, pretty much going through the pitch correct audio, and we'll go through every single clue we have for these guys. So make sure you look out for that video, probably around 3 o'clock tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Joey. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.